Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. I just got this really pretty hermit oak bridal leather side from Springfield, and I thought I'd show you guys my really professional way of putting a straight edge on leather sides, the big ones. This side already has a pretty straight edge on it already. I mean, it's pretty straight. I've seen a lot worse. So I'm gonna start, this is the back of the cab, and it's gonna be the straightest edge on any side that you buy. And then I'll show you the belly, so you can see it's a lot less straight. So I have my two Omni grids. These are 6 by 24 inch, and I found that this way is the way to do it without as much waste. I've tried doing it just with a strap cutter, just starting and then just cutting a few straps and eventually get straight, but there's a lot of waste involved. So I'm going to show you how I do it. Before I did any cutting, I did move my two grids down along the length of the side to make sure the line I was going to make wasn't going to run off the edge. And then once I was sure my line, I was pretty confident with it, then I just started cutting. After I made the first cut, I moved my mat down and then I went to the next grid. I put the first one kind of in place where I had cut the line before, and then used a short edge to butt up against the next grid, and then cut the next line. And I just did this all the way along the length of the side. It took me probably about 5 minutes. I had a sharp box knife, which is the knife that I use for any straight cuts. You want to have a straight blade. Unless you're using a head knife, you could probably get away with it. When you get to the end, when you go to pull away the rough edge that you cut off, there'll probably be a couple of parts that are still attached, so I just took my box knife and held it at a perpendicular angle to the table, and just went ahead and cut those without the help of a grid. You do want to make sure that the edge that you cut is, like I said, the knife is perpendicular to the table, because if you cut it at an angle at all, then it will mess with the width of your straps later when you go to cut it with the strap cutter. At the end, you should have this big, nice piece with a rough edge. I did end up taking a strap cutter just to the smaller piece and getting a couple straps out of it. So there you go, guys. That's my somewhat laughable way of getting a good, nice straight edge on the big sides that I buy.